Hey guys, welcome to another episode of RV Fun and Modding. Today I have a bit of a bad news. Yesterday I went to go ahead and winterize, since here in New Jersey it is November and it's getting quite cold and temperatures are dropping below 32, so it's getting cold and I had to winterize it. So yesterday what I did, I started winterizing it. I started draining all the water from it, all the water from the tanks, everything. And I came inside to actually start purging all the air out of the system. And I went ahead, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try to go ahead and put the heater on. You know, I just went ahead and turned the heater on, and I'm gonna show it right now to you guys. I don't know if you guys heard that click on. Here, I'll show you down here. Heater is on right now, but the problem is the you can hear the pilot ignite right there, and starting to blow out a little warm. Then the pilot goes out, or the burners go out, should I say. So that's a little bit of an issue, and it does that. It tries it 3 times before it actually shuts off altogether. I quickly looked up on the manuals, the owner's manuals that tell you absolutely nothing about it. It seems like to see if there's something I'm doing wrong, maybe something I'm not turning on, but I'm doing everything right, and so I had to see. Here it goes again. It's starting to try to ignite it. Stays on for a little bit, shuts right off. So went online yesterday, tried to see what's going on, what I could find. People commenting on it with similar issues, but never with the same issue that I'm having here. So right now it actually shut off altogether, and to make it go on again, obviously gotta shut it off, turn it on, yada yada, you know. So I'm gonna have to do some investigating myself. So here's what I found. So here I went ahead, I removed the cover from the heating unit, and as you can see, it turns on. Start feeling some heat, but it shuts off. And after a while, the light back here will start flashing. And I don't know if you guys can see it here, but if it flashes 3 times and with a 3-second pause, it means that I have ignition lockout fault. See, here we go. I'll show you the light. 3 times, 3-second pause. 3 times, 3-second pause. So I do have an ignition lockout fault. I'm thinking I have a maybe a flame sensor that's actually not seeing the flame on, and I believe that's the flame sensor back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking that apart and seeing if there's anything I could do before I have to call the dealer or get something done some other way. I really don't want to do that, because we all know how it is bringing these things to the dealership and having it warranted. Hopefully I could fix it here and everything could be okay. Alright guys, I'm back. So it is working now. But I'm gonna tell you guys real quick what I did. I believe that was like a flame sensor, but or some type of heat sensor. I removed it, everything looked fine. I put it back in right away. And I went ahead and I removed this board to see if everything was okay and behind it and everything. And one thing that I did find was, I don't know if you're gonna pick this up on camera here. See that little piece of strap metal? Well, that piece of strap metal was making contact on 2 pins that were back here, and I guess shorting something out and putting this into some type of lockout, ignition lockout mode. At least it was an easy fix. Right now it's running. I'll show you real quick here. Yep. Now it's nice and warm. All right, that was quick and simple. Goodness, it wasn't anything hard or anything too difficult. But again, in another episode, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this. I don't know if you guys seen my last episode. I want to replace the thermostat with something a little nicer, because this is the first thing you see when you walk up into the camper. And I don't know, I don't like the way it looks, and I believe if I just get a nice little Honeywell digital one. I know it only controls the heat, doesn't control the AC or anything, because the AC is manual controls up here. But I just want something a little nicer. Alright guys, I reinstalled the panel, put everything back together, kept it running for a while. It is on. It's getting quite hot actually. Let me go inside and show you guys. Alright, it's been running for about 10 minutes now. I do have it on maximum temperature setting. You guys can hear it. It's blowing out really nice and warm. And this goes to show you guys with camper trailers, RVs, things that are like this, the quality control isn't always the best. And sadly to say, this is not a $100,000 fifth wheel. I wish it was, but it's not. So we got to expect certain little things here and there. There is a lot of flaws, and hopefully this teaches you guys to go ahead and break out a screwdriver, some drill bits, stuff to take things apart. Don't be scared. Everything is really simple, and whatever you could take apart, make sure you know how to put it back together, or you could put it back together easily. Don't start taking things apart and not memorizing where things go, obviously. And just don't be scared. Just go ahead and do it. Sometimes a lot of the things are as simple as that, and that can basically ruin a trip if you're out there. If we were out there and we needed heat, and I'd have to fix this out there anyway. But yesterday, as I was going ahead and it still has the coolant in there. Winterizing this camper. I noticed it was really cold, so I'm like, you know what, let me try the heat. I tried it, put it on, and that's the problems I was facing. Guys, again, like I said before, don't be scared. Just go ahead, take some stuff apart, see if you can find an easy fix. A lot of times it's stupid little things like that. It's literally a piece of shrapnel. I'll show you again right here. Something drilled out for something. It looks like a piece of aluminum. I don't know exactly. But like I said, sometimes it could be something as simple as that. Just clean it up and it works. You know, other times it could be a little bit harder. But for those times when it is a little bit harder, then I guess you guys have no choice but to bring it into a dealer and have them check it out. But for something like this, I thought I was just gonna go ahead and go and see what it was before I was gonna make any rash decisions. Guys, again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. Press the bell notification button, and hope to see you guys soon on the next episode. Thanks, guys.